Hey everybody, welcome to Game Time. My name is JJ and this is part 9 of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We are pretty damn close to getting to the inverted castle at this point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight this boss that's just around the corner here. That's one of my favorite bosses of the game. He's not super hard, but he's just a really cool looking big body of brains that's floating up in the air with bodies everywhere and stuff. I always thought he was a cool boss. They actually bring this boss back in newer Castlevania games, you know what I mean? But it's a good boss. You got to break up all the parts of them so that you can get to the inner core, and that's what you got to hit to kill them. So we're just gonna keep hacking and slashing. These bodies, as long as there's outer parts to the big brain blob, the bodies are going to keep falling to the ground. Once you break pieces up, it will expose a few big tentacle looking things that will shoot out lasers, you know. But you want to actually focus on the big middle part of the boss. So we're just gonna keep hacking and slashing. Oh damn, little zombie bodied naked dudes, get out of my way. Oh, soul steal. Get ourselves some hit points, and he goes down. Like I said, most of the bosses in the inverted, or not the inverted, the regular castle are not too tough. Like I'm going through the game at a nice smooth pace, so I'm not too under powered. So I'm actually pretty good. So we'll grab that max life up, and we'll clear off this little corner. And the whole bottom of the underground is now pretty much clear, other than this little hallway that we're about to go to and grab ourselves an item. Yep, good old Castlevania Symphony. I love this game, man. Come here, little plants, thorn weeds. But there's nothing a whole lot down here. You in the inverted castle, when you get to this area, you actually get your gas cloud, which is really sweet. You know what I mean? So we're gonna now. What we need to do is we need to get to that top left area of the map there, and we're gonna go pick up our ring. So let's instead of having to walk all the way back, we're gonna use a library card, and we're just gonna hit the library, and then we're gonna try to grab ourselves a ring of Arcana while we're there. So we'll go back to the library and go see our wonderful little dude here. Maybe pick up a couple things, see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're gonna switch up our library card right away so that we don't use it again later by accident and it brings us back here. It's happened to me before where, you know, you get back to the inverted castle without equipping your shield again, and your library cards are still in your inventory as your circle button. You go to use your shield and it brings you back here. So it's a big waste of time. So I'm going to sell all our gems that we've found over time here. We don't quite have enough for my Joseph's cloak yet. I will pick it up eventually. So then might as well grab the, while we're here, might as well just buy the magic scrolls just for the hell of it, you know what I mean? It does give you all the spells inside your menu there, so I'm just buying it for the sake of buying it. So next time we come here, we'll be able to get Joseph's cloak, and I can finally get my white cape the way I like it, you know what I mean? So it's not the strongest cape in the game, but I like having the white cape. You know, when you're jumping around, doing double jumps and stuff, it does kind of look like a set of wings. It you know, when you're double jumping. So when your cape is white, it actually makes it look really cool. You know, like a real set of wings. So I really like it, and ever since I've started playing this game back in the day, I've always been a big Joseph's Cloak fan. I know it's nothing really important, but to me, it's like one of those things where I'm like, ah, I want my cape, you know? So we're gonna hit the left here, and we have been here before, and now that we have our gravity boots, we're gonna try to go get another Ring of Arcana. And what you gotta do is you gotta bounce the shopkeeper up and down without him hitting the ceiling. So we're gonna give it a shot here. Sometimes I'm in the zone, sometimes I'm not. So it's just a matter of not hitting his head on the ceiling. So we're gonna go underneath here, and right away you get a little bonus just for doing it. But if you keep bouncing like this underneath them, eventually you'll get a Ring of Arcana, but you can't touch the ground and you can't make him touch the ceiling. So let's try it a little bit and hope for the best. You know, maybe No, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I don't want to waste too much time because sometimes this takes a little bit of time. It's timing and you got to do it just perfect. But if you do this enough, you'll eventually get a Ring of Arcana from them. So it doesn't look like it's giving it to me here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I screwed up. Maybe I didn't see him get the hit at the top, but come on. No ring? There you go. I kind of screwed that up. So never mind. I will come back to it later in a later episode after I'm done the game. I'll do all kinds of tips and tricks, like I said before, of stuff that I haven't gotten in a regular playthrough. But it's worth mentioning it now because if you're playing it and you're not recording a video, so to me it's just I don't want to waste too much time. So, but take my word for it. If you do that properly and you don't hit his head and you don't touch the bottom, you can get a Ring of Arcana from him. It is a sweet deal. You do find one naturally in the game. Having two of them really, really helps finding a lot of rare items and stuff. So I would do it if you're worried about finding cool drops and whatnot. So, all right. So we're out of the library. Let's hit the little bottom area at the bottom here, so we can clear that little area of the map. There's a couple little secrets down there that I wouldn't mind showing you, because you might not know about them. So we're going to head back down, do a bit of backslashing. We're going to head right down to the bottom. We're going to check out the telescope and everything. So we're just clearing out some map. There's nothing a whole lot down here. There's this little telescope. And depending on what you've done before you've been here, will depend what you see. If you haven't done the whole underground area with the ferryman and the holy symbol and everything like that, you will actually see him paddling away on his boat there. I've already done it, so obviously, as you noticed, you don't see anything, so we're gonna head back up here, and there's a little grate here, so you can't really go by there unless you have your mist. And there's a few good items. You can actually get these items very, very early in the game without even using your mist. There's this cool little Easter egg just in the room above that I'm about to show you that has a secret elevator. The only problem is with doing this early is this enemy here, this armor lord, is hard at first. He does a lot of damage, and you've only got like 100 hit points at that point. So we pick up our pot roast, and if you stand inside this little area that you broke open in the wall and hold up, it'll look like you're just posing there, but be patient and sit there for about 30 seconds or so, maybe not even, and you'll eventually just go right underneath like this, and you'll end up in this room anyways without even needing your mist, as you can see. So it's a really cool little trick. The jewel knuckles that you get in there and the armor are a lot stronger than the weapons you have at the time of actually going through here. So now that we've gotten those little items, cleared off that little bit of map, we're gonna head back to our teleporter, and we're gonna go and get our second ring. And the second ring is gonna enable us for us to open up the big clock room pathway in the middle of the map, and we're gonna go talk to Maria. She's gonna give us our holy glasses, and part 10 is gonna be us fighting Richter and starting the inverted castle. So I'm looking forward to it. So we're about halfway through the game, a nice casual playthrough of the game. So it's pretty sweet. So it's mostly, if you can go fight Richter right now, you can, but the thing is you won't kill him properly. You're not gonna get the good ending. You need the proper. You won't even unlock the inverted castle if you don't do this first. You need the 2 rings. You need the holy glasses for you to continue on in this game properly. Like I said, you can go fight Richter now, but it's not going to do a whole lot. I hate doing that. I hate it when I go in a door, out a door, in a door, out a door by accident. It just happens though. So we're going to head back all the way to the left. I know it's a little bit of a journey, but these are the kind of situations where I like to use my wolf. Me. He gives her, man. A little bit. There we go. The next ability we get for the wolf is actually one that you don't have to wait to gather enough speed. You'll be able to just boom go right away. So, but we'll get that a little bit later in the game. So we are at the hallway that we need to be. Oh shit! I guess I should equip my spike breaker armor. And as you can see, this hallway is completely blocked off. You need your spike breaker armor and you need your mist at the same time for you to be able to get through here. And also, you need your jewel of open because there's a blue door here as well. So for you to be able to open this door, you need to be standing in the spikes. So yeah, just the way it is. So we get to see Maria, and she's still on her mission. The gold or silver ring. I always mix up which one is which. You know what I mean? So we're gonna actually grab the second ring, and then we're gonna head back towards the clock room in the middle of the map, and we are gonna go and open that up and go meet Maria again. It's pretty much meet Maria here, where she could have given me the holy glasses, right? Right? So we're gonna pick up the silver ring and have a little seat. A little bit of chillax time. I love it. It's cool because if they actually implemented the whole sitting in chairs stuff in later games of Castlevania. If you play Curse of Darkness for the PS2, I did start playing it, but I haven't gotten a whole lot done for video-wise. You know what I mean? So if you actually sit in all the chairs in the game, you actually unlock stuff. It's really neat. Can't argue. Can't argue. So now we need to head back to another portal. So we're gonna actually head back down here, and we're gonna hit this little pathway that we opened up earlier. Gotta love little shortcuts, you know. So if you miss getting shortcuts, then you're just gonna have to go and take a longer pathways to get where you need to go. So always unlock your little shortcuts. And we're back here. We're gonna go for a clip all the way across this area of the map. This is gonna be a good one. There's no barriers. Nice, and we'll stop right here and we'll make our way back up. Saves a lot of time. Like I said, I think I was here in the last part and I was talking about how much I use the wolf. You know, I don't use them that much, but for areas like this, damn straight I do. Go little wolf. Bam. The wolf goes down. Boop. There we go. And we're back at the teleporter. Oh, tell you the truth, actually, I don't even need that teleporter. I'm gonna go back straight down to the clock room right now. I needed the I thought I was in a different spot there. Brain fart. Oh, you blades. Come here. It's the only thing with these big enemies. They have lots of hit points. Yeah, and you don't have a whole lot of... you're not super strong at this point. Well, we are so close to getting our Chrysogrim in another few, episodes probably, and I'll have my ultimate weapon. It's going to be sweet. Looking forward to it. So we're going to backslash our way down here. We'll go back to our clock room. Why are you not doing Soul Steel? Forget it. I'm not wasting too much time. So we are here almost at the clock room now, and we're going to equip both our rings, and it's going to do 13 rings and open up the pathway to the bottom. It has a save point down there, a couple little items and whatnot that we're going to go pick up. And we'll say the regular castle is pretty much complete. Like, there are a couple little spots on the map that I didn't bother really going back to clear. I didn't want to waste too much time doing that stuff. So where's the silver ring? There you go. So as soon as you equip both those rings, this will close up, and it'll all go to the bottom there. It'll point down to the bottom, and it'll do a bunch of rings, and eventually it'll open it up. It's pretty sweet. But like I said, I didn't bother getting every little corner of the map, you know what I mean? Especially considering that waterfall area was being a very big pain in my ass. I'll have to go back to it later and just finish that up, and if it'll give it to me for some reason, it's being very fussy. So we've got a save point, might as well save. Forget it. We'll grab our items, we'll save later. We'll save in a little bit when I get just before Richter there. So we'll grab ourselves a life max up, a heart max up, and we'll head back down the elevator, one of the few places in the game that actually has an elevator. Yep. Now you gotta make sure that when you're in this area, if you want to clear the whole map, to go up and down both areas. It's not as bad doing it in the regular castle, because you can go down this one side and then just go back up the other. But once you're in the inverted castle, if you go down one side and then go fight the boss, you're not going to get the map for the other side. So you got to kind of go down one side and then kind of go back up, go down the other side, go save your game, then go and fight the last boss so that it saves all your percentage. So it's really neat. So Maria's gonna hook us up. This is actually the room we do fight the last boss in later in the game in the inverted castle, but we got to go stop Richter first. So she's gonna give us some items, which is some holy glasses, and you got to remember to equip it because when you fight Richter, you're not supposed to be hitting Richter. You got to hit this little orb that's kind of hovering around the screen instead. So don't kill Richter. You got to kill the orb, and that'll unlock the inverted castle. If you don't do this with the gold ring and silver ring, go fight Richter, you're not going to get the good ending. So it's just the way it is. You don't fight Dracula or nothing. So you fight Richter, and then that's it. So we're gonna go back up to the top, and we're gonna make our way to the save point just before the throne room so that we can start the next part in a good motoring way. It's gonna be sweet. I'm looking forward to it. So I guess I gotta wait for I hate waiting. I hate waiting for this thing to open up. It always seems like it takes forever. It opens and closes every minute. And to me, a minute is a long time to just be sitting here jumping around waiting for it. So I'm just waiting. I hate waiting so much. And by the way, this clock in this big room actually tells you how much time you've actually spent playing the game. So right now I've played this game for a total of about 2.5 hours to get where I am for this video. So this clock actually keeps track of your gameplay time. So it's really neat. If you didn't know that, it's a good little tidbit. So come on, open up. This is like the longest minute in the world. Just let me up there. It's such a pain in the ass, eh? Waiting. It should be like the other one where if you use your clock, you can get up there and open it up, but it's not. So, all right. So we finally get back up here. We're gonna go hit the portal, and this time actually hit the portal so that we can get to the throne room area and save our game. So I'm gonna work on the next episode pretty much right away. And I'm going to try to get it uploaded later today as well. I've been working a lot on my day job, so I'm trying to get episodes uploaded as quickly as possible. Quality over quantity, of course, but I'm always trying to make sure that my channel is updated and my Facebook GameTime page is updated because, I'm just that kind of dedicated dude. I love playing games for you guys, so I just I don't want to slack off, we'll call it, even though I'm working crazy 70-hour weeks sometimes these days. But you know what? I love my job. Blowing stuff up is probably the best job I've ever had in my life. So it's pretty sweet, man. So we're gonna go hit this portal. It's a good size episode. This episode was pretty fast paced, man. Bounce here, bounce there, grab this, grab that, kill this, kill that. No, I like it. So we'll hit this portal here, and we're gonna have to do pretty much a whole loop back to the lion head. And the lion head is the one we need to go to. It's the one just by the throne room. And we're gonna go save our game. The episode's getting a little long already, so we'll get her done. We'll get her done. And we are at the lion head, and we are almost at the save point. So yeah, I hope this episode helped you on where to find the rings, what to do with the rings. You know what I mean? Don't go fight Richter right away. You're gonna end up getting the bad ending. You're gonna get an ending, but not the good ending. So, and we're gonna hit our save point. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Game Time of Symphony of the Night, and like I said, I will have the next episode up and running really, really quickly. So peace out, happy gaming, and Richter, we're gonna save you next time. Peace out.